This day after the Dow's biggest one-day gain in market history, a gain of nearly 1,300 points at the closing bell yesterday. Of course, coming off the worst week the market had seen since the financial crisis of 2008. The Dow right now down 600. We check the money at 20 and 50. Frank Motek from the HMS Capital Money Desk. KNX 1070 News.
Some new fallout from a documentary looking into the torture death of an 8-year-old boy in Palmdale. We'll tell you more in less than 90 seconds. It's 10:21.
A lot happens in Southern California while you're at work. Whether it's a broken water main on Wilshire or a power outage in Pomona. One video updates all afternoon.
Reporting live in Santa Ana.
Reporting live in the Port of LA. Plus traffic every 10 minutes on the 5s to help you get home sooner. Today starting at 2. KNX 1070 News Radio.
For all station contest rules, go to knx1070.com/rules.
Hi, Jennifer York here. Did you know that Southern California is a leader for motor vehicle accidents in this country? When there's an accident, it's scary. You're in shock. And if you're hurt, you need help. You've got questions. Who's going to have your back? Well, the accident attorneys at Sweet James. Whether you're the driver, the passenger, pedestrian, legal help is always within reach. Your accident attorneys at Sweet James are available 24/7 for a free confidential consultation. Sweet James will be there for you every single time. Just go to sweetjames.com or call 800-500-5200. Not all lawyers are the same. Sweet James started the firm 15 years ago to be different and to always focus on the injured and their families. Don't worry and don't feel alone if you've been hurt. Experience matters. Results matter. Who you hire as your lawyer matters. Make the right choice and call the accident attorneys at Sweet James. Sweet James has helped thousands of accident victims and their families during their most difficult times. If you've been injured, there are a lot of names out there, but there is only one Sweet James. Call the People's Accident Attorneys, Sweet James, or go to sweetjames.com.
10:23 on KNX. A Netflix documentary about the torture death of 8-year-old Gabriel Fernandez is bringing new criticism to the Los Angeles Department of Children and Family Services, the DCFS as it's known. Gabriel was the Palmdale boy beaten to death by his mother's boyfriend. The DCFS says it's reformed and the department, since Gabriel died back in 2013, hiring more than 3,500 new social workers. An appeals court dismissed charges against 4 social workers accused of negligence in Gabriel's death. Freeway check coming out from City to Paramount. The 91 westbound at Paramount Boulevard gets a crash blocking the carpool and the left lane. We'll get to that in just a minute. First, 10:24, the next most well-known season ticket holder getting some FaceTime on TV this morning. Here's Randy.
Yeah, why is that? Next season ticket holder Spike Lee tried to enter the employee entrance for last night's next Houston game, he said. Same place he says he's entered for the last 20 years. Team says, well, they changed this policy recently that no one apparently told Lee about. You can't come in this particular entrance. A video includes Lee shouting, "Are you going to arrest me like Charles Oakley?" Oh, that escalated quickly. Lee was allowed to go to his seat and then vented about it on ESPN this morning. This Tom Brady Antonio Brown rumor, Brady keeps in touch with AB, could both end up on the same team, and what team might that be? Deion Sanders suggested on the NFL Network.
If it was me, you know, the owner Brad. Brady San Francisco, man.
Trade Garoppolo back to New England.
Back to the why not? Okay, let me tell you something.
Where does this dirt road leads to? Down there?
This one? This one's going to Azusa.
So you will
Highway 39. Yung pinupunta natin.
So we'll come out of Azusa?
Super Tuesday, we have in-depth team coverage continuing at the bottom of the hour, 10:30. Right now, 10:25, sponsored by In-N-Out Burger. Your traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s. Here's Tom Tran.
We'll start with the problem on the westbound side of the 91 at Paramount Boulevard. Got a crash blocking the carpool and left lane. The backup starts just past the 605. 10 going westbound at City Terrace. We have reports of someone trying to clear debris out of the right lane. Very careful as you make your way by. It looks like it may have been the result of an accident. Northbound side of the 405 at Sunset Boulevard. An injury crash here blocking the right lane. The slowing starts back at Santa Monica Boulevard. Got delays on PCH going southbound. Unusual delays. It's slow from Tuna Canyon down towards Sunset. After that, it's on and off past Temesco. But there is some road work happening down through Santa Monica. Looks like the northbound side of PCH is going to be slow coming away from the 10, busy over towards the California Incline. It kind of shifts free after that. Over on the Interstate Freeway, the 5, busy in both directions between Boyle Heights and Los Feliz. The southbound side.
This is Glendora
right around
Mountain Ridge Road.
The East LA doesn't really clear until you get past the 710, and the northbound side slows at the 710. It's going to stay busy out of the Golden State, all the way up towards Atwater Village, on and off after that, and the 134 going westbound, busy through Glendale solidly from the Glendale Freeway right to the 5. Your next report's 10:35. More traffic reports more often. Tom Prayer, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Sunny, windy today, highs in the 70s, lower 80s. Right now it is 72 at downtown Los Angeles. Top story as we approach the bottom of the hour. Voters in LA and Orange counties getting a whole new voting experience today. We'll tell you more in 3 minutes. It's 10:27.
Hindi kaya ata last year maybe may natanggap kang jury service?
Meal. And at In-N-Out,
Why?
100% beef patties, their
Don't jinx
hand-cut
me.
fries, and
Ba't ako palagi nakakatanggap ng ano?
you'll see that they stand for quality you can taste.
We have a global and domestic crisis. The coronavirus has impacted more than 50 countries across the globe, including the U.S. It's spreading, threatening public health and impacting our economy. Mike Bloomberg knows
Yan yata
how to deal
makikita mo
with
na
a
LA.
crisis. Bloomberg led New York City after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, steadying a shaken city. He saw the city through health epidemics and natural disasters. Other candidates can talk about leading. Mike has done it time after time. There's a lot to like about Bloomberg. He's a job creator, expanded healthcare, fought for gun safety, against climate change, pro-choice. But the big thing that sets him apart, Bloomberg can handle the challenges that threaten the economy, our health, our planet, the ones where we need a president who can manage, who can make the right decisions, a president that can lead us through. That's the Bloomberg difference. And right now, that feels more important than ever.
I'm Mike Bloomberg, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Mike Bloomberg 2020.
Want to hear a fun fact? The average person has $56 in loose change laying around the house. That's pretty impressive. How about a not-so-fun fact? Nearly 100% of people who sold a home last year overpaid their real estate agent. That's rough. The ones that didn't overpay likely used REX. With agent commissions as high as 6%, it's no wonder thousands of homeowners made the switch to REX. And with the lowest fee in the industry, REX saves homeowners tens of thousands of dollars per transaction. To learn more, call 323-6884-REX. That's 323-6884-REX. With REX, homeowner services are all under one roof. Secure a home loan, get your homeowner's insurance, even schedule repairs or upgrades within minutes. One roof, one team. Everything you need to buy or sell. To learn more, call 323-6884-REX. That's 323-6884-REX. License number 01976010. Minimum fee may apply. Not licensed in all 50 states. Visit RexHomes.com to see if Rex is available in your area. Rex fully supports the principles of the Fair Housing Act and Equal Opportunity Act.
Hear that sound? It's priceless. Because in every heartbeat, there's information that could change the way we think about heart health. Heartline is an app-based research study from Johnson & Johnson in collaboration with Apple, where you can share your heart information and earn rewards for completing study activities, building knowledge that could advance heart health for everyone. Beat by the beat by the beat. If you're 65 or older and have an iPhone, you could be eligible to take part. Go to heartline.com/visit to learn more. The Heartline Study. Know your heart.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-501-3689 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-501-3689 for your free author submission kit. Again, 800-501-3689.
This is Southern California's only 24-hour local news and traffic station, KNX 1070 News Radio. Good morning, I'm Chris Seaton's top local story at 10:30, Election Day. The California primary bringing out voters today, many of which are being steered to the new voting centers, trying out the new voting system we have here.
At a church in the mid-Wilshire, people who arrived early said it didn't take long to cast their ballots, maybe 10 minutes. And for the most part, it was glitch-free. It was okay.
That nobody's reading the mga proposition that tax increases.
So the new touch-screen voting system wasn't exactly perfect.
Mine was really easy. Hers not so easy.
My process was not as smooth because it said that I'd already voted, which I had not.
Yet, they resolved the problem. They cast their votes. Yeah, it's awesome.
Other than the hiccup at the beginning, it was great.
Other voters said the new system slowed things down, but all in all, they liked it. In the mid-Wilshire, John Baird, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Meanwhile, Orange County voters increasingly casting their ballots in
Matindit.
the post office. The county registrar's office says vote by mail turnout is is already running about 40% higher than what we saw back in 2016. In comparison, he says that 2% of registered voters stopped by one of the
Talagang
Orange
pataas
County
talaga.
voting centers in the past 10 days. The only statewide measure on the ballot today is the new Proposition 13. This is a bond initiative to raise $15 billion to pay for new buildings and renovation of schools and colleges. Governor Newsom traveled to an elementary school in Oakland to argue for a yes vote.
We've run out of money from the previous bonds. The money's already encumbered or it's already been spent. We don't have the ability to identify money elsewhere.
But the head of the Howard Jarvis Tax League says the state will have to pay $12 billion in interest on the bond. And John
Dumadaan din pala rito ng ano.
limit on how much local school districts
Highway Patrol lang may jurisdiction dito, baby.
Would nearly double those debt caps. So there's a risk to taxpayers at the state level, and there is certainly perhaps even a greater threat to local property owners because local school bonds are repaid exclusively by property owners.
Governor Newsom says the new cash is necessary to fix problems at schools like mold and the need for seismic retrofitting. Stay with KNX for the very latest in today's vote. Tune in at 6 o'clock this evening for our special in-depth team coverage of all the returns here in Southern California. Concern is growing that coronavirus could devastate nursing homes. 4 people at a nursing home facility in Washington State have already died of the virus.
You have the staff moving from patient to patient.
Mukha yung nursing home, baka decimate yung mga nakatira dun, ha?
Central dining room.
Ha?
And so you have very close contact
Wala kung may mga Pilipino dyan.
between the staff and the residents.
Ano?
San Francisco professor
nagtatrabaho.
studies nursing homes. She tells KNX they already have problems stopping the spread of other viral and bacterial infections. Harrington says nursing homes have to pay more attention to infection control and food sanitation, and they should boost staffing to better monitor people and make sure correct procedures are always being followed. Continuing our in-depth team coverage, gas prices under $3 a gallon. Here in Southern California, it's happening. You can thank coronavirus.
Gas prices across Southern California dropping, all of it directly connected to coronavirus fears. It's creating local and global supply-demand issues.
California, including Los Angeles, tends to be one of the first areas across the country that sees a dramatic upswing in gas prices that usually starts February and March.
Well, not so far. Patrick DeHaan, a guest buddy, telling KNX some stations right now across Southern